And welcome back, fellow adventurers, to Let's Play Broken Sword. I apologize for the unintended hiatus, but my computer has now been repaired and we are back in action. So, let me try to remember where I was last time. I think we had just sent the worker off to go on break, and we had taken, I think... Did we take this from him? Let's have a look.
The card read, Augustin Rosso, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery.
Oh no, that's the card, I think, that we got from the psychic investigator. So let's have a look around.
It was a battered metal toolbox.
Ooh, tools.
I'd found just what I wanted, a tool for lifting manhole covers.
Ah, now we can get that manhole cover off. It's like a radio?
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Okay. Can we call her?
Hello, Nico.
Hello? It's George.
Oh, hi.
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
See you.
Okay, so I guess if we can come back here later, we could contact Nico.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Ah, perhaps to a new area? We'll see. Can we move over here? Nope. Oh, that looks like it. Okay. Alright, let's try it.
The door was securely locked.
Ah, that figures. Alright, so let's go open a manhole then. So, use on manhole. I've never seen that before. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have, I think, now that I see him actually use it.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Oh, joy. Let's go. Ah, the Paris sewers. Is there any secret that they don't hold? Looks like something was dropped.
It was a shiny red plastic ball sat incongruously on the slippery green slimed floor.
Ooh, then we definitely have to pick it up.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought he was going to say you have to put it in your mouth. Okay. Looks like nothing else here, so let's keep going. This must be the trail of the clown. Something else dropped.
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue.
Ugh. But it's glowing, so I guess we have to pick it up.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Oh, don't tell me that. Alright, let's have a look.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris. It was a bright red plastic nose, part of a clown's costume.
So our criminal buys in bulk. He doesn't custom make, it seems.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Ugh, no further comment. Something green.
It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
How observant he is. Alright, back up we go.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Did you happen to see a psycho clown go by here?
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu! That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu! Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Well, let's just keep on with the clown, see if he has anything else to say.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
He's gangsta, yo.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo! Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Suit me up.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Oh, do I have to show him something?
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Mm-hmm. What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Mm-hmm. Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Oh, well, we certainly turned his opinion around just by showing that one item. That was a good guess on my part. Do we just ask him the same questions again?
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no! He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
Desert hyenas. Oh, is that the nickname of his unit?
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Whoa. I'm not sure if I want that to be a metaphor or not.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Alright. Maybe he saw parts of the clown costume?
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Is that a bad joke?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me?
I don't know.
Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
I'm not sure there's any good thing that can come out of a conversation that starts, hey, take a look at this tissue.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
Hmm.
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Brilliant.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Ha.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
No, really, take my manhole cover opener. Alright, I think we've exhausted our options here.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
And with that, George left the courtyard.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
Alright. Now the notepad is flashing at us. Oh yeah, this is the journal part. Recap what we've seen so far. Anyway. Let's see, do we go back to the inspectors or do we call Nico? We're closer to here, so we'll call Nico.
It was a huge and weighty looking and...
Yes, it's the engineer's telephone. By the way, my guess is that this must be taking place in the 90s, because it looks fairly modern, but no one has a cell phone yet. So that's my prediction.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
Nice transition.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there, but who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Probably true. Okay. So we're back with Nico. Let's see. Well, let's look at that desk, speaking of it.
My old table had seen better days. I was beginning to know how it felt.
There's a photo over here.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
Aww.
No messages for me.
You have no messages.
Electronic voice. Let's put on some music. Nice.
No, I'm not giving up.
Everyone, this one goes out to all you LP listeners out there. Little easy listening. Oh yeah.
I'm not giving up.
Would you like to
No,
dance,
I'm
Nico?
not giving up.
Actually, that's kind of creepy. Don't. I'm not gonna be trying to pretend dance with video game
'Cause
characters.
I feel like if we work at it, we'll make it through.
That's some nice tunes to keep us busy while we're trying to figure out what to do next, I guess.
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
I've been spoiled by Siberia. Every time I see this elephant symbol, I'm thinking Hans.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key.
He gave you a box and with no way to open it?
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid.
Oh yeah.
The box was one of the few things the elephant. It was the drawing room key.
Yeah, we know. No? Okay. Can we pick it? No. Darn. Well, no brilliant ideas so far, but if we find a small key, we know where to check first. Thump. Anywhere else besides the door? Ah, here.
My first Teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
Ouch. Nico, you are a ray of sunshine. Come on. Let's see if there we can... Yes, we can wander over here. No? Just the door, I guess. So let's play some tunes on our way out. Huh. Some reason it didn't work that time. Well, anyway. Can't just stand here and listen to music. We got mysteries to solve. Not a bad part of town, from the looks of it. Lady with knitting and leave. That makes things pretty straightforward. And doesn't look like we're scrolling on this side, so we'll talk to the lady.
It was my neighbor, the so-called psychic.
Another psychic? Jeez.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous.
And also don't cover their tracks very well.
I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Huh.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Okay. So someone invaded Nico's apartment. Oh, we get a choice of where to go now. Okay, Carchamp residence, we've already been there. I think we've been here already as well, so let's try this one first. Nope, that's where we came from. Well, I am a good video game player. Alright, let's go back. Anywhere else to go? Alright, let's try this one. Ah, yes. Can we go in this way now?
There was a small door set into the entrance gates, but nothing to say who lived there.
It's a desert hyena with a elaborate mustache.
The door was locked. It was the kind of ancient phone beloved of French workmen. I was surprised they still use them.
It's beloved. Huh.
I didn't need to call anyone.
Okay. Well, let's head over to the cafe then. Oh, looks like some time has passed. That's a nice detail. In a lot of video games, they would just leave this thing blasted to Kingdom Come for the rest of the game.
The workman looked about as eager and helpful as your average road digger. Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
Bit late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage. Pah!
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
No one ever touched me for a loan, please. Huh. Well, that answers that question. I was about to say this guy looked a little familiar.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
It's still, you got just up there. Never mind. What a smile that was.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes.
I need to take some more pictures.
of course. My pleasure. Just give me a moment.
Huh. So we can distract him with that little technique.
Hello?
It might
Yes.
come in handy later. Let's see what else he has to say.
Have the police finished with the crime scene?
What does it look like? I got orders to board up the windows, and that's what I'm doing.
So the body's been removed?
I certainly hope so, or it'll stink to high heaven when they take down these boards.
Shouldn't you check?
Are you kidding? They don't pay me enough to put up boards, let alone check for dead bodies.
Oh, one's more exciting than the other, though.
Would you like this hair clip?
What do you take me for? Some kind of a pervert?
I admit it is kind of strange to just offer it to him.
You see this ticket?
Are you trying to bribe me?
No.
I don't blame you, of course. Good-looking fella like me.
Oh, of course.
What do you think of my shell case?
Are you in the scrap business?
Of course not.
Pity. I've got some rubbish just like that I need to get rid of.